Yo, what it do, GG Nation, GG Legion, it's your fella again, Strauss fan the GG, and damn, I lied to all y'all, but it's been a minute, but we're back, and there's been a lot of topics to talk about, very podcast worthy, so I'm going to do just like separate videos for right now. Sorry, I've been really hella busy. It is my birthday month, almost my birthday week, really, actually. But let's get into this topic. It's been spicy for the last couple days. Kojima going to Microsoft. The betrayal of Sony, quote unquote. I know, I think a lot of people are overreacting and over analyzing this. I mean, Kojima's new studio, Kojima Productions, is an independent studio. They can technically work with anybody. You know, it doesn't matter who they work for. They have contracts. You know, he's no longer under the Konami umbrella. This rumor actually, it's gotten hot again, but it's been floating around for a long time, actually. Soon as he became a free agent, technically speaking, from Konami, after the Metal Gear Solid 5 debacle for a lot of people. You know, Konami wouldn't even let him accept the award, where Jeff Keighley kind of called Konami out on that, which was really interesting. But I don't know. I think people are making a bigger deal out of this than anything. Like, yes, he did technically a PlayStation console exclusive in Death Stranding, but that game went to PC. You know, it went to PC pretty damn quickly. You know, and it was financially successful enough. You know, we'll see. I know there was rumors today about Days Gone. We'll talk about that in another video. It's just this has been circulating is. Again, I think people overreacting to this, because he technically can do it, and I think Microsoft needs more exclusives, right? That's the thing that's kind of, I've seen a lot of people have a Series X, but that's the one thing they say is they don't have any exclusives to play on it. They'd rather just play on the PS5 if they have one, and play their exclusives. Returnal, I think, is going to be a huge hit for Sony at the end of the month here. I think a lot of people are going to buy hype into it, you know, and it's going to sell relatively well. I think since February, the end of February, they have like 6.5 million PS5s out there. And I know some of that's scalpers. I know a lot of people are going to buy into it. But not majority. Majority of those people have those consoles. Not majority of them have scalpers have. They have quite a bit, though. Scalpers have quite a bit of those. But I think there's a huge possibility of this really not being real, because, you know, it's rumor, grain of salt. And I also think there's a good potential, you know, a small potential that it might be, you know. This, like, Microsoft wants to get into the Japan market. A lot of people are saying, stop it, give up. Don't try to go in Sony's territory, Nintendo's territory in the Japan market. But, you know, Phil and them haven't thought that way. They want to keep going. Have they dropped the ball in Halo? Hell yes. You know, the console launch of the Series X probably wasn't hugely successful in terms of people's perception, but money-wise, they sold out, right? They have sold out, but they did publicly say that they weren't going to try to make that many Series X's this year, which is interesting, which kind of tells you, hey, we're waiting for more games and stuff to come out. We've talked so highly on the podcast about Game Pass being an excellent deal for everybody that has a Series X or a Series S or an Xbox One. I have a PS5. I don't have a Series X yet. I'm waiting for, waiting for Halo or anything. The one game I was really excited about was the Medium, but I saw it didn't get that great review scores. But if I had Game Pass, I would definitely play it. I don't have Game Pass at the moment. I'm going to do a video on that because a lot of people are making a big deal about Emily the Show. Shout out to Chad the Bearded Wonder. I do want to... I wasn't able to get back to him about it because he asked me about that question. But there's a video I want to do about that. So there's videos coming up for that. But it's just thoughts in my head. I think, Kojima's horror game is a reality. I think it is happening. B, is he done working with Sony? No, I think he totally is going to continue to work with Sony if they offer him contracts and work. I think there's still really a potential for Death Stranding 2 or his next horror game. There was rumors flying around before this, right? That the Konami is going to let Kojima use, and Sony use, because Sony really wanted these properties, you know, Castlevania, Metal Gear, and Silent Hill. And Kojima was rumored to be on the Silent Hill and the Metal Gear one. So I don't know. There's also that Metal Gear Solid 1 remake that's floating around. Also, if this is a possibility, I know this rumor is strictly for Xbox exclusive. There's a possibility this game goes on all consoles anyway. You know, but I think it's good for Microsoft to try to hunt and try to get exclusives. Why not try to get Kojima? Could it be still a failure? Yeah, absolutely. I know the Xbox market, it's tough right now. Like, they have a very hardcore and dedicated fan base that really buys into Game Pass for the most part. I mean, I think it was, well, like, I don't know exactly, but it was like 30% of subscribe, but they had like 2 million subscribers or something on Game Pass. That's really good, guys. That's really fantastic. But we'll talk about that in another video. I just want to ramble and talk about this, and I know it's been a minute since I got a video and a stream. My birthday month, I've been a lot busier. My mom had surgery, so I've been taking care of her, and it's been wearing me out. I've been a little tired, to be honest with you, so I haven't been able to get these vids on a regular basis as I want to, so I apologize for that. Shout out to Lou for helping me out for the last podcast. Go check out that vid, and we'll probably do another one. A lot of these topics are podcast worthy, but man, I appreciate all the love and support, you know. Thank you so much, guys, and make sure you smash the hell out of the like button. Comment down below what you think. What is your personal opinion? Like, are you guys excited? I know I got a lot of Xbox faithful that watch the content on here. What do you think about potentially Kojima doing a game on Microsoft exclusively? Potentially that game could be on both, could be on anything. I think it's good. I think Microsoft needs shit like this. I think they need to get exclusives. And yes, and no, Kojima has not betrayed Sony or anything like that. Sony does not own Kojima Productions. I know we talked about it a lot on the pod that potentially Kojima Productions could be bought by Sony, but it seems like he wants to stay independent, and that's the smarter move right now. Like, take contracts from everybody, make as many games as you want. But also, there was that story too that Google Stadia turned down Kojima's next game. I know for a lot of people think Kojima's a falling star or something like that. No, he's very, very, very popular still. A game that has his name on it will sell very, very well. It'll be a big name. You know, Death Stranding, despite some of the reviews that some critics I have a lot of questionable review scores on, it was nominated for Game of the Year and won a few Game of the Year awards, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so let me know what you think. I'm just saying, I keep rambling. But I've been your fellow Strauss man of the GG, and I'm outie.